And then every time it gets to like spring, I sit there and I go, why don't we grow amaryllises inside the house during the springtime? Well, right now, we're gonna bring you beautiful ones from Cottage Farms. They're wax dipped in these wonderful, fun, vibrant spring colors. And today, we have it for you at a sale price, 5 payments of $6.54. We have a couple of choices for you to make. Do you see the blooms and the blossoms? You can either get a blossom with white and red, or white and kind of like a pink, or you can get an all-white blossom. Last year, we brought this to you with just the white blossom, and it sold out in minutes. Today, we have it for you with the 2 different options. So first choose, do you want the white blossom, or do you want the white and red blossom? And then tell us which color of the dip dye you want. Do you want it in the green, the pink, the purple, which is really kind of like a lavender, and then there is your yellow. And the item number for this is M84135. Free shipping and handling. It's brand new today. It's a hot pick on the day, so it's going to get a lot of attention on QVC.com. And you absolutely do not have to have any gardening skills whatsoever in order to grow this. Katie Dubois is with us. She is our representative from Cottage Farms, and she knows a lot more about plants and planting and growing than I do. So Katie, it's always wonderful to have you here.
So good to be here with the springy collection. I know Kirsten just said something about snow, and I was plugging my ears, but I love colors. They just scream spring. And you're right. When we see amaryllis, we usually think something that happens around the holidays, but why can't we have these gorgeous flowers in the springtime too? So I'm so excited to bring these back because I know they were such a big hit last year.
So I want to show everyone at the base here, obviously they're all wax dipped and they all have a base. So these can just sit tabletop, just like that. You don't have to plant them in anything. You don't have to get your hands dirty. Tell me, what do I need to do? Do I even need to water this?
Well, let me see. You need to open the box when they
Okay.
arrive. That's one thing you need to do. And then warmth is what triggers the growth. So these are actually, they've stored all of their energy from last year in here to produce this flower. So it's the warmth that triggers the growth. So when you get it home, which they're all shipping now. I know when we sell plants, sometimes it's a zone thing, but these are all shipping immediately. And so they'll arrive in time for Easter and they'll bloom in time for Mother's Day. So as far as where to put them, you can put them anywhere, just not in a dark closet. They just want some indirect light. So if you have, your kitchen, the windows are across the way on the other side of the kitchen, that's fine. It's number one, the warmth, and then a little bit of light that's coming in will trigger them to grow. And I got these just a couple days ago, and you can see, they're in various stages of growth, and I haven't done anything. I took them out of the box and I put them on a table in my dining room.
So literally, once you start seeing like the petals come up like this, right? Once you start seeing that, it shoots up into the flower in like less than 2 weeks, right? As Katie said, you're gonna get them home in time for Easter. You'll see them by Mother's Day. You'll enjoy at least 1 to 2 stalks with, of course, all the beautiful blossoms and the blooms this year. And then there it is right on the table. So that one again is your white and red option. There's also an all white option, and you're gonna see that in a second. And then just choose which color base you want, the green, the pink, the purple, or that beautiful yellow that you're seeing there. M84135 is your item number. They are at a sale price. This is one of those easy gifts, Katie, right? Like easy gift. Buy it on QVC, send it to somebody that you love. If you're not gonna see your mom, if you're not gonna see a brand new mom, send it to them now. They'll have it, again, the flowers by Mother's Day. And then tell me really quickly, I'm selfishly asking for myself. What do I do at the end of the season? So when the stalk dies, when the flower is no longer really, blooming, do I cut it and just save it for next year? What do I do?
So a couple things there I want to break down. So first, you will get at least 2 stalks, and on each stalk there are 4 or 5 flowers.
Wow.
So the first stalk will start to come up, just like you see on my purple one here. The first stalk is blooming, and you'll get 4 to 6 weeks out of this. Then the next stalk will start to come behind. So I do suggest once the first flowers fade, you cut that stalk off so that all the energy is going to the next flower. And then when your next stalk, either 2 or 3, depending on how many you get, when that next stalk does fade, if you want to keep these year after year, you can. I did a great video on my website, or on Facebook, on Garden Girl, with me and Quinn, my 6-year-old, it was a fun project, knocking the wax off and saving them for next year. I know a lot of people have commented on my Facebook page that they've done it successfully. So if you want to, you can keep these and over summer them, if you will, and bring them out again year after year.
Oh, that sounds like fun, you know, and it's great because the Amaryllis flower, you know, when everything is still already like kind of like dead and, you know, really not blooming, right? Like many of our flowers don't come out until like June, July, you know, and later. You get this flower right away in the home, and they're majestic. They're majestic. It like makes your home magazine photo worthy. Because that's how I felt when my Amaryllis grew, you know, in the middle of January, February.
Yes, and what I love too about it is I kind of move them around the house. So sometimes I'll have them in my bedroom, or if I'm having company, I'll put them in the bathroom. Of course, I want all the colors. I can't decide which one I love best. But that's what I really love is the versatility of them, that you can pick them up and move them. I put one in just like a little glass vase. You could put it in one of those hurricane vases if you like. But the great thing is, new this year, we've got that little metal bottom. So any wax residue won't be on your table. They'll sit flat on your table. You don't even need a container if you don't want to. But what a great like Easter table wouldn't these make? They look like Easter eggs.
Oh, they do. Yeah, this is such a fun spring collection. It's really vibrant. It's a lot of fun. It's easy. It's simple. And you know what? It's also a great gift for like nephews and nieces and grandchildren that you want to get into like growing a garden and kind of, you know, understanding, taking care of things.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. White or the red and white option. And then choose your base of the wax. Yellow, purple, pink, or green. When you start seeing that grow like that, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to water it. You just literally place it on a table, which is the best way to grow anything, in my opinion, Katie.
It's certainly the one that you'll have the most success with. That's why I loved your idea of maybe a new mom or an older person who's in a nursing home and they can't really care for flowers on their own, but they still want to enjoy the beauty of flowers.
Katie,
and I love the coral.
Oh yeah, they're so beautiful. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by Saturday Morning Q.
Happy spring.
Happy spring to you. Listen, pick that up for $6.54 on Easy Pay. M84135 is your item number. Hey, do you ever hang like artwork